Njimitambula na kumimeneka wakalifuti mulina kukenga na kutolila kuchithandi cha midhindime cha Bulozi TV. Thimbulalo ya kutolila ku Mithzimbu Mu Mbunda, mitwe ya Mithzimbu. VAVAHA vaje mchibunga cha United Party for National Development mu mtambela wa Mungu VALILA uje wapwile mwato wa mkachitwamo mu walidhina lya MASOKA. MAJWI anathimu tu ya MAKAI anenetha KULINYENYETA kuli VAKA MILINGU vamo muno mu mtambela wa Western Province. Baje baka kupangela hamo mkuli kwa tethamu vipangi vana thimu tu ya meme valina chishoti ha je ngubulu na meme munango wa ngubulu wa kuitila mu Food Reserve Agency unono wa kutambeka ndando ya mndele cha kuteja cha ino mwaka. Mithzimbu mkushula mka kuitanda yange Ruben Bisenga. Munga ya VAKA United Party for National Development kuitila muli vaje VAVAHA mu munango na meme mutambela wa Western Province valinetesa kulila na kwanuka uje ubanakana kupanga nendi walidhina lya MASOKA uje bananungulange chingwe wapwile ntwama muka kuliakako twalalo na twalele bubwa na kuimanena VAVAHA na kutwala ipange VAVAHA kulutwe mu munango novene. Mukuthimu tuyaka baka kwa wala Mithzimbu kuchithandi cha mindindime cha Bulozi TV kuitila muli lubinda imasiku netetha kulila chendi na mithodhiendi hakuwana kuya chauje wapwile mwato wendi mu munga inovene ya VAVAHA mu munga ya UPND na thimu tuyange chingwe uno wapwile munalume wakuimana na kupangela hamu na bakwabo kwa kujena kayengu na meme kwa kujena liangu nuno uje na mwethele buntwama kwetetha thimbu ije na tokele na cholaloba na thimu tuyange chingwe munga ya United Party for National Development banathetha kulila chabo kuitila muli uje John Chinga uje nethetha kulila chendi kuli bakananga ino banadhimbaletha muka chidemo chabo uno na bathethe. Mithzimbu mkushula itolilireni.
The UPND in Mongo District is mourning the loss of its Vice District Youth Chairperson, Fred MASOKA, whose passing has been described as a significant loss to the party's youth wing. Those who worked closely with the late MASOKA say he was a dedicated and selfless leader who consistently placed the interest and welfare of the young people at the center of his leadership.
Lunava UPND lwikutawi inonsi lwalila ni president walila o provincial minister walila o provincial chairman ni party kaufya mu Bulozi kimu nabekezi party na kweterere ukaile musipiri niena mwali politics mu 2013 inge ruya mu opposition inge wautamaka inge uzama ya moni mwale alusire chwana fausire gap yetu na mwapachi nilisuba leo patu really tiva lisuba leo aikache kwa ikamuso. So as a party luna likutoa ulwati keluluzinga mutu ya narutusa.
Meanwhile, Youth Chairperson for Mongo Central Constituents, John Chinga, has expressed condolences to the family and urged the youths to stay strong during this period.
We lost that kind of people after suffering for so long. Started position now whereby now we are reaching to the ruling government so that each and everyone should find some benefits. I'm still extending my deepest sorrow to the beloved family. He was our current soldier in the UPND sector, whereby he has fought a lot of battles, both from the opposition and the ruling. My message is to the remaining youths: let's be strong, we bury our brother, and let's put focus and encourage ourselves.
Fred MASOKA passed away on 13th July 2026 in Wanika General Hospital following a reportedly long illness. Mike Moya for Bulozi TV News in Mongo District, Western Province.
Kutwala na Mithzimbu wingi wa VAKA MILINGU kuimana mu bibunga vanetesa KULINYENYETA chabo na KULIJAKAMENA na KULIKATHAMENA omwo cha MAJWI aje anatundu kuli uje nemana mu munga ya United Party for National Development walidhina lya mwata MAKAI uje na thimu tuyange chingwe uje nemana mu munga ya VAKA NRPUP kuimanena lifuti walidhina lya Brian Mundubile kuthimu tuyange chingwe IK na mbunga yendi kuba itambwile mukuija mukuli kubisholola kumina mwitambela ya muno mu Western Province. Uje nemana mumunga ino ya NRPUP muno mu Mongu Central walidina lya tombitombi ikeye netesa kulinyenyeta na kukathama chulalo na kukomoka hamajwi ano ane athimutu ya MAKAI aje anamwethange chingwe anena kulitepa na meme anena kayengu mkatika vanu kwimana mu province yoshe. Umulalo omocha munango uje ubatumbula tonse pamozi alliance muno mu Western Province mukachitwamo uje mwata Greenwich Ngumbe ike na thimutu ya na kulanya kutupokola nge chingwe na hamo na baka chibunga chabaka kwendesa kwangula baje babatumbula Electoral Commission of Zambia ECZ mubwi ngechi bathekuwa na bingila bya kukwatha omocha majwi ano chona thimutu ya nge chingwe majwi ano akea kanena kayengu anena kulitepa anena na maluodhi mukati kabanu bibunga cholalo aja kemika kuimana na meme kutepesa banu omochamiati cholalo na kunena banu kulitepa mu mitambela bino bana bithimutu ya bino inaputhimbu ya mchibali uje nemana mu chibunga chabaka United Party for National Development mukubithimutu ya bimba bino bana binongolo na ngechi kethulwa kulibanga oloni lunamputwa mchibali kulimunima ya kuthimutuia kumajwi aje anathimutuie mutowe kafwaya Mithzimbu mkushula itoli lileni.
Remarks by UPND parliamentary candidate for Mongu Central constituency, MAKAI, during a campaign rally in Mongu have sparked mixed reactions among political players in Western Province. MAKAI recently said in a video that is circulating on social media that the NRPUP presidential candidate Brian Mundubile and his team are not welcome in the province. He also said he cares less about those who support Mundubile. Reacting to the remarks, NRPUP parliamentary candidate for Mongu Central constituency, Bright Tombi, has condemned the comments, describing them as tribal and provocative, saying they risk inciting violence.
For being careless and for inciting people to turn against this Barozland into a territory of chaos, which we have enjoyed peace for a long time, we are not going to accept. And I condemn this to the highest order. I'm appealing that any normal human being of Mungu's conscience should not adhere to that. Honorable Mundubile is a Zambian citizen. And since this country is a democratic dispensation, he has got the right to contest and compete with others.
And Tonse Pamozi Alliance Provincial Chairperson Glenn Chingumbe agrees.
Someone seeking for public office is now the one he is threatening people with violence. He's the one saying he's going to deal with the people. How is he going to deal with them? The UPND talks of not condoning violence, but one wonders what it is that or why they are parliamentary candidates in Mongu Central is the one now calling for violence.
But UPND Mongu Central Youth Chairperson John Chinga is defending the statement, saying MAKAI was only airing his opinion.
He has not done anything wrong. He's right. He knows what he was talking about. So it's not about maybe some violence remarks, but it's just a call to those people who don't know about UPND government and its new dawn. This is the government, the ruling government. So MAKAI was trying to defend and to make Mr. Finda in the straight line, whereby he should look back.
Meanwhile, Prince Akashamba Tolewanika said despite MAKAI's remarks, NRPUP party will go ahead with the campaigns in Western Province.
We are prepared. We are campaigning. My program is to go to the Copper Belt, then proceed to Solwezi, then come to Lukulu, Kaoma, Mungu, Kalabo, Sinanga, Sisheke, and end up in Livingstone.
Nchomonyasi Aminwe, Bulozi TV News, Mungu, Western Province.
Vakamunga ya kukenga makedhi na kununga sana mitambela ya mumembo na makedhi vanetesa chishoti chabo omocha kujena vanu wingi na mitambela wingi kuija kununga sana na meme kununga sana cha mitambela punene mu mitambela ya Western Province. Kuya na MAJWI aje banatumbula Vaka Rural Electrification Authority kuya na binjubo na meme kuya na binanga bije bananunga sana banathimu tuyange chingwe binanga byakupa 976 bije bibananunga sana na meme chithinganyeka chabo chinetele hakwetange chingwe banapandele kununga sana binanga na meme binjube bakweta 100,000 ngechi bino bibanapandele kununga sana na kuja witha makedhi muno mutambela wa Western Province bino banabisholola mu hathimbu ije banatumba mene kuchiwano chije banakala nacho kumutambela wale wanika General Hospital mutambela wa Mungu halithathe lya 14 kondamema Vakamunga ya Rural Electrification Authority Southern Region kwitila muli uje wapantu amayabo mwata wazingwa mungala na thimu tuya kuchiwano chino ngechingwe chimona na mebe thinganyeka bino binamwethele ngechingwe kutwalela lutwe mukwatha kuja witha makedhi kumitambela na kuwana banu bathekuwana bukwathi omocha kuja witha cha makedhi mukuwana bukwathi kumakedhi ano Mithzimbu mukushula itolilileni.
The Rural Electrification Authority (REA) has expressed concern over the low uptake of electricity connections in Western Province, revealing that only 976 households have been connected despite 100,000 connection opportunities allocated to the province. Speaking during a stakeholders meeting at Lewanika General Hospital in Mungu, REA Southern Region Manager Engineer Waziga Mungala said the meeting was convened to identify the factors contributing to low uptake of electricity connection and to engage stakeholders on possible solutions to improve access to the national grid.
We as REA have a set target to increase access to electricity in the rural areas and achieving universal access by the year 2030. We've heard that we can't do this alone. We need collaboration, we need to engage with all the stakeholders in the province. As we are implementing these rural electrification projects, there are certain things that we do. What we want to see is a universal access. People have access to electricity. We implement these projects and connect so that all the rural areas in the province are connected.
Meanwhile, ZESCO Western Zone Engineer Operations Lloyd Daka said the low number of connections is not because residents cannot afford the 300 connection fee charged by ZESCO, but because many households lack the financial resources needed to wire their homes before they can be connected to electricity.
Maybe poles have been installed, the lines have been constructed, and people are not paying or are not connecting. It's basically an issue of sometimes people failing to do their wiring. So maybe we would ask that maybe for REA to include ready boards on this project, to install ready boards so that we can just be connecting that service cable.
And Western Province Administration Assistant Secretary Mobitelela Sililo said increasing access to electricity in the province is crucial as it has the potential to unlock economic growth across key sectors including education, healthcare, agriculture and small businesses.
For Western Province, increased access to electricity is critical. It has the potential to unlock growth in agriculture, agro-processing, fisheries, tourism, and small-scale enterprise development. These are key priority areas for our
Kutemba Kamiji reporting for Bulozi TV News in Mongu, Western Province.
Mukulinga ngocho twalaho na Mithzimbu banu banalikathamena na kunena chishoti chabo na kuyongola ngechingwe omobika munango wa ngubulu uje wakunyungilila vyakulya na kulanda VIMBUTO ubatumbula Food Reserve Agents bachili na kuonua kutambeka ndando ya kulanda VIMBUTO vya ino mwaka kukutunda kukuteja cha mwaka wali wa 2026 kweta na mwaka ono wa 2027. Mukulinga ngocho kuimanena baje banemanena bandimi mulifuti lyoshe batumbula Zambia National Farmers Union banathimu tuyange chingwe kuonwa kutambeka ndando ya kulanda VIMBUTO vya uno mwaka vinanene chishoti cholalo vinena kulinyenyeta kubandimi na vanu baje banakula hela mukupanga na vyakulya na mime VIMBUTO bije banateje. Mukulinga ngocho uje nemana mumunga VAKA MILINGU ibatumbula Citizens First na thimu tuyange chingwe vino vinanene kukabayo na mekupaya kubanu baje banabanda mena bukwafi kwitila mu VIMBUTO vyabo cholalo na nangulangu bulu ngechi yafe kutambeka bwathi ndando ya kulanda VIMBUTO vya ino mwaka ngechi vanu bawane mujemba na pandele kuyoyelamu na kuyoyetha binanga byabo. Mithzimbu mkushula itolilileni.
Stakeholders have raised concern over the Food Reserve Agency's delay in announcing maize and paddy rice buying prices for the 2026-2027 marketing season. The Zambia National Farmers Union says it is disappointed that FRA did not announce the prices during its July 13th media briefing, despite expectations from farmers and earlier guidance from President Hakainde Hichilema. In a statement made available to Bulozi TV, Zambia National Farmers Union President said the delay comes at a time when farmers have recorded a bumper maize harvest of about 5 million metric tons, leaving them vulnerable to price fluctuations, exploitations by private buyers, and cash flow challenges. The union, however, has welcomed FRA's position that the maize for the strategic food reserve must meet moisture standards of below 12.5%, but has urged the agency to urgently announce buying prices, provide a clear procedure timetable and payment schedule. Meanwhile, the Citizens First Party has also raised concern over the delay, with its presidential media team member Bangwe Navile describing the silence as frustrating, calling on government to ensure prices are announced without further delay.
Fellow citizens, the delay in announcing the maize floor price is unacceptable. Our farmers are frustrated, uncertain, and vulnerable to exploitation by private buyers. The Food Reserve Agency's silence is eroding trust and weakening livelihoods. Citizens First and its president, President Harry Kalaba, we stand firm with our farmers. We demand swift action from government to protect the farmers by ensuring clarity. Farmers feed the nation. They deserve fairness, respect, and timely decisions.
Meanwhile, FRA board chairperson, during a media briefing on the 13th of July 2026, says maize purchases cannot begin until moisture levels fall to 12.5% or below, as buying grain with higher moisture content can lead to spoilage and aflatoxin development. He said the agency has completed preparations for the marketing season and will announce the prices once the necessary conditions are met. For Bulozi TV News, Celestina Mbewe, Mongo, Western Province.
Pakalifuti tukakwimaka mandondo lika tukeluka lalo na Mithzimbu ikwabo twalene hona kutolilila kuchitandi cha mindindime cha Bulozi TV.
They once built a machine, Chipo.
What machine, Shikulu?
A machine for borrowing. Let me show you. In the beginning, it looked like progress. Borrow a little, build a little. A road here, a clinic there. But the machine was always hungry. Each loan bigger than the last. $3 billion in money we do not print. They were told to stop. They fed it more. In November 2020, the machine broke.
So it stayed broken?
Not forever, Chipo. But it did not fix itself. Someone had to walk back into that room.
Voting is one of the few moments where we all have a voice.
One person, one vote.
No titles, no status.
Just a choice.
It's not about doing nothing.
It's about showing up.
Because your vote matters.
It's easy.
It's important.
It's ours.
Count me in.
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 Did you know that as a member of the public, you have the right to complain against content aired by any radio or television station? Did you also know that all radio and television stations have an obligation to address your complaint? The first step is to write to the station not more than 3 months after the broadcast took place. It is expected that the station will respond satisfactorily within 14 days as per the IBA Act. When making the complaint, state the grievance you have against the station. State when the broadcast took place, who the broadcaster was, state your name, and contact details for further communication. Where you have not received any response from the station or you consider the response to be inadequate, you can then escalate your complaint to the Director General, Independent Broadcasting Authority, IBA, Mass Media Complex, Alikinkata Road, PO Box 32475, Lusaka, or email complaints@iba.org.zm. IBA, promoting professionalism and enhanced standards of the broadcasting industry through effective regulation.
Bulozi TV is the only commercial television station domiciled in Mungu of Western Province, Zambia, providing homegrown broadcasting. We are licensed by the Independent Broadcasting Authority, IBA, and carried by TopStar on DTT Channel 120. We are also on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, and WhatsApp channel. Our news is factual, balanced, and delivered on time in 3 languages: English, Simbunda, and Silozi. Our programs range from talk shows, entertainment shows, personality, cultural heritage, political shows, local drama and soaps, children's shows, community live broadcast, and many more. Call the station manager to advertise your business on 0975 210 218 or 0764 907 921, or email us on bulozitv@gmail.com. We are situated in Mbuyuwana compound off Kagrava Road in Mungu. Bulozi TV, the pride of Barotse.
Jimitambula Mithzimbu Mu Mbunda tutwala hona Mithzimbu lalo. Vaka munango na meme munga ije bakakwinda mabwe atheo baje batumbula Emerald and Semi-Precious Stone Mining Association of Zambia bakebana lombo kungubulu cholalo bana lombo nabaje bakambibunga bya milingu ngechi bathe kupangela hamo na minango na meme bibunga bije bya kwinda mabwe bana thimu tuyange chingwe omo mukutunga mashiko aje alina kunena kulithila munima minango imo omo cha kutwalela lutwe na meme omo cha byendeka bimo na bimo mashiko aje abalina kutwalelaho mukwanunga sana kwitila mu baka milingu kwitila na mukupangela hamo na mukulikumia kubipangi bije bana kuthimtuya mukuthimtuya baka kwaola Mithzimbu kuchitandi cha Mithzimbu cha Bulozi TV kwitila muli uje mukakwimanena munango uno walidhina lya Victor Kaleya na thimu tuyange chingwe bantu ama banemana mu bibunga baka milingu banapandele kujenjuka kubikula hetho bya makuli cholalo banapandele kumonange chingwe banapandele kupangela hamolika ngakukala mashiko amo basaka kununga sana banapandele kupangela hamolika na kutonde setha muje banapandele kupangela hamolika na bibunga bije binemanena bibunga binongechi bafe kupanga mamubwa kwa kujeneka bukalu Kaleya na thimu tuyalalo ngechingwe bithimbu bimo Mithzimbu imo ije katunduku baka kwaola Mithzimbu kuyapandele kuya na meme ya kwendeka likangocho oloni inapandele kumwetha na kunena bimona bya banu mukupangela hamolika kuyana buya lutwe bwalifuti Mithzimbu mkushula itolilireni.
The Emerald and Semi-Precious Stones Mining Association of Zambia, on behalf of gemstone miners, emerald miners here in Lufanyama Emerald Restricted Area, would like to appeal to political players that as they want to make pronouncements on their agenda towards the emerald industry, they should not just make it rhetoric. It should be something that they have discussed with us and asked us and understand really what we need. We know that all the previous governments have failed us as emerald miners or gemstone miners because they hear or they want to put in action things that they feel is right for them, but they do not want to understand what we appeal of them to do for us to succeed. It's like we celebrate much more of foreign entities extracting our resources and exploiting our resource without any benefit. It is important and imperative that political players from the ruling party to any other political party aspiring to lead this country should understand that the resource that is in these grounds belongs to the people of Zambia. And if it belongs to the people of Zambia, we, the people of Zambia, need empowerment, and empowerment that is, that is able to help us contribute to the national coffers of this country. So we appeal to every political player that is making any pronouncement in terms of emerald mining or gemstone mining to consult us. We appeal that we have the answers. We have the, the way how we can improve this industry.
Mukumanta cha Mithzimbu munga ije inemanena kulilongetha batumbula National Council of Students Union bakebo banetesa na kutambeka kushwenetha na kukwatha president Hakainde Hichilema mukumwimika na kumutabetha mukwimana cha uno mwaka bana thimu tuyange chingwe kwimana cha ino mwaka bana yongola nge chingwe atwaleleho mwafakuli bije bya nalingi bana mono na meme bana wanaho nganyo na meme bana wanaho bukwathi kuyana bije bana tumbula bana thimu tuyange chingwe baka kulilongetha kulibingila bije bana wanyena kungubulu ije cholalo kwitila mulintu ama walifuti unobene mukuthimu tuyako baka kwaola Mithzimbu kumtondo walelo kumutambela wa Lusaka uje muka kuthona kwimanena munango uno walidhina la Vincent Sakala ike na shangala uya lutwe na meme na shangala buntuama wa UPND ngechi bunene mukunena bije binakwatha baka kulilongetha ngechi bya kubanenela bya ku mambongo aja kulikwatha mukulya cholalo na kubanenela bilongetha kwa kujena fweto na bije byoshe bije binakwatha bunene babaha mukubana bipangi na bikwabo bino binanene kujundula buyoye bwa babaha na kuwana ngechi ngwe babaha bathe kubanongonona ujene manena mungaino na thimu tuyalalo ngechingwe ngubulu inapandele ku likwasesa VAVAHA na kumona ngechingwe VAVAHA wana bingila vya kulilongesa na kubakwasa na lumbongo ngechi base kukwasa mitambela na meme base kukwasa binanga byabo na kuwana bingila vya kwana VAVAHA bipangi ngechi base kujunduka na kuyakulutwe. Mithzimbu Mukushula itoli lileni.
They are friends. Surely, Zambian people, isn't it an emotional topic that today we are seeing our young girl here, who is a beneficiary of free education? Aside from that free education which they are benefiting from, the young person is also given school feeding program, which is giving them hope, renewed hope. An investment in the education sector is an investment in the economy of this country. An investment in the education sector is an investment in the health sector of this country. Yeah. For the first time in the history of this country, the mighty Levi Mwanawasa University is receiving bursaries. Because the President of the Republic of Zambia has said, let us educate our nurses. Let us educate the young people who aspire to be doctors. Surely, members of the media, can't we for once, members of the public, can't we for once support such good initiatives? Some people, when the young people come out publicly like this, say we're endorsing the candidate of President Chilema, they'll call them names at Takuta. Hey, Takuta, because we are being given meal allowances. Yeah. We are being given bursaries, which you, the same people, scrapped off from us. We cannot be coerced or moved by the noise which is being apparently purported on social media. Social media doesn't. We will not be persuaded from persuasion and lies. We are objective. We, the young people, today, we are union leaders across the country. Union leaders across the country. We are seated with our friends, whom the President of the Republic of Zambia has said, these are my friends. Members of the media, members of the public, are we going to be misled by the people who are telling us Vintu Vadula, Ungawadula, and people who removed skills training? Today, as we are speaking, if you go to on the copper belt, the mines have been revived.
Pakali futi tunete ku mamanithelo amidhimbu tumitsa mu mitwe ya midhimbu lalo. VAVAHA baje bali mchibunga cha United Party for National Development VALILA uje wapwile mwato wa mkachitwamo mu munango wa UPND walidhina lya Fredi MASOKA. Kwendeka cha mwata MAKAI chinena kulinyenyeta na bishoti ku bantu bali mu bibunga bya VAKA MILINGU mu Western Province. Baka kupangela hamo na kulikwasa hamulika na ngubulu balinyenyeta omo ngubulu kutila munango wa FRA KANDA batambeke bindando vya kulanda VIMBUTO vya mwaka 2026 na 2027. Munakana kukenga na kutolilira ku Mithzimbu Mu Mbunda chitandi cha mindindime cha Bulozi TV. Bulozi TV kulijundula cha Buloyi kuminenela byoshe kufuma kumbonge ya Mungu. Mwasa kutuwana chitandi cha TopStar Channel 120 punene mu mitambela ya Mungu Limulunga na Lolo, Lusaka, Chongwe, Chilanga na mitambela yikwabo lalo ya Sinanga, Kalabo na Lufunsa na mitambela yikwabo lalo ijena dhenguluka ku mitambela ino. Mwasa kutuwana lalo habithandi vya YouTube, ngocho beni na Facebook na bithandi bikwabo lalo. Harutu ya mga kukwata kumakina ngechi mathe kutukenga na kututolilira wino mwata Ashbel Sibulakabi muka kutanda Mithzimbu yange Ruben Bisenga. Toshangala twakanda komwana.